Hi there, I'm Terry and this is 5 Minute Velo. Today we're going to look at a fairly basic piece of maintenance that is commonly carried out by the home mechanic. That is, taking off and putting on your pedals. Overall this is quite an easy thing to do. However, there's one complicating factor. The pedals on the left and right hand side screw on and off in different directions. And if you're not used to this, it can sometimes be a little bit confusing and you can think, oh, am I tightening this pedal up when I'm supposed to be undoing it? So today what I'm going to do is show you an easy way of remembering which direction to turn the pedal spindle in order to undo and to do your pedal up. Here are a set of pedals. These are Shimano SPD type road pedals. However, all pedals go on and off in the same manner. So if you've got something like SPD SL or Look, they go on and off in exactly the same way. Almost all pedals will have a mark on them to tell you which is the left and the right hand pedal. On these it's indicated by an R and an L stamped on the pedal. Now in order to screw these on and off you'll need to have some way of purchasing on them, and these particular pedals have a set of flats on them that you can put a spanner on. The distance across the flats is normally 15 millimeters. In addition, these pedals also have a hole in the end to fit an Allen key. Some pedals will have both the flats and the Allen key hole, and some pedals will have just one or the other. You may be able to use a standard 15mm spanner in order to take the pedals off and to put them on. However, often the flats on here are not wide enough to fit on a standard spanner, so you may need a special pedal spanner like this one. As you can see, it's very much thinner than the standard spanner. You obviously can use the Allen key if you need to. Now, how do you remember which way to turn this? For those that know about threads, on the right hand side you have a right hand thread, and on the left hand side you have the left hand thread. On the right hand side, the right hand thread is a normal thread, so it will screw up in the clockwise direction and unscrew anti-clockwise. However, you don't need to remember that. The other thing you can remember is that if you put your spanner on there and you have it extended out and you push down in the same way that you would push on your pedals, it will tighten the chain. Similarly, it's tightening the thread on here. So if you push up, it will slacken the chain and it also slacken the thread. Now the way I do this is I put the spanner on here and I push down through the center of the axle, and then that will loosen that thread. On the other side, exactly the same thing happens. If you put your spanner on so that it was sticking forward towards your front wheel and you push down in the same way that you would push on your pedals, the chain will tighten. So that's tightening the thread on the other side. Similarly, if you pull up, it will cause the chain to slacken, and that means you're slackening the thread on the pedal spindle. So that's how you can remember which direction to turn your pedal, to unscrew them and to screw them up.